Alright, welcome back to SOS. I'm BA. I've got something totally bizarre. I think you're gonna like this. This is EK Archery's. And this is actually from, I picked this up from Fast Snatch, and I'll put the link in the drop down. This is their Whipshot, and the Whipshot's got that's like a 6-round. It holds about 6 rounds. 6-round magazine. And this is extremely light. Now, I've shown one of these on the channel before, and I just want to point out the major differences. The other company that I showed that did this is like cost about $600 more than this. So that kind of gives you an idea of what this thing costs. Probably a lot more. So I think you can pick one of these up for probably a little bit more than $300. So keep that in mind. There's a big price difference in these, you know, 400 range or something like that, 500 range versus like 2,000. You know what I mean? There's a big difference in the price of these. The reason why, look at this. The reason why I like this one so much, you see what I'm doing there, right? One-handed, easy. Hold this up. I could do sun gods all day with this. Oh. Anyway, so it's got this, it's like composite. Instead of like the other companies they make, it's all metal. And it's so freaking heavy. And it's really hard to break it down. Well, now we've got the exact same thing, but it's extremely lightweight. And I like the modifications. It's almost like they watched all of the things that people disliked about the other company's brand and incorporated upgrades. Like, for example, there is a perfect optic mount right here. There is a perfect flashlight laser mount right here. In the right spot. It's like right there, so you can just flick it on and off. It's perfect design, and it's extremely lightweight. Extremely lightweight. I don't know how much it weighs because I don't have a scale for it, but I wish I did so I could share. But I want to show you all the features before we take it out back and shoot it. This thing is amazing. I want to show you how it goes down. If you want to increase the compound's power, you adjust it like any other compound. It's let out some. It's about the halfway mark. You can tighten it up all the way and increase its power. All of these features are so much nicer the way they've got this thing set up. Like installing, it does have the safety. So once it's out, it has a safety catch. That all comes from the magazine lever that holds all the rounds in. You can just undo this. I thought this was really cool. This is so much easier. Look at this. Look at this. Hopefully you can see that okay. See that? It just goes down like that. You slide that whole thing out. You pop this out. Get that out of your way. Isn't that nice? Just take the whole freaking thing off. Now, put it all together, and you can put it in a backpack, right? Now, to put it back together, just as it went, you got these little grooves here, just line those up. Well, as you were. I gotta slide this in first. I almost missed that. I had it and I lost it. Yep, like that. I got it. I was backwards. It's okay. Took me a second. I don't do this all the time. I'm not always taking apart stuff. All right. Then tighten that back up. Flip back around. Now you got this. Now it's open channel. See, I still have to add this. That's got your catch in it and stuff, and it keeps you from racking it when it's unloaded, so you don't dry fire it. Now, Here we go. We got 6 bolts, arrows. Technically, these are, these are about the size of a bolt. And it has 2 fins, and it could be a difficulty for some. You can put broadheads on it. It would be like the Rage broadheads. I promote the Rage broadheads just because I like those. What happens is when they hit, the rubber band slides off of them, and then they split open into 2 razor blades and cut whatever you're hitting in half. So you got these little notches right there. You would need special nocks for this kit, and you just load it up just like so. It's got little grooves. It's got these little grooves in it cut that go right in this little slot right here. I'm just showing that because you need to know. These things are fun. And these things will be great for hunting because it does everything your compound bow does. Now you can put standard red dot sights on them, whatever you need to pick up. If you're not very good with like 5-pin, 6-pin, all that stuff type sights, that'd be a better option for you. I'd upgrade this though. I mean, I've had stuff like this, but it works, but getting it on point. And it's good to do I have not laser bore sighted this, but you could just load an arrow in it with a arrow bore tip. I've got bore sight. I've got one of those. You just put it on the end and then line your sights up at the distance you're shooting. So I probably will have to do that here in a few. But I just want to show you this first. Clip, you're done. Now it loads. You just hold it like this. You just drop it in. It loads. Now you have an arrow in there. Now as you're pulling, this thing's locked in. And this is your trigger. You pull your trigger, and it lets go, and it shoots the arrow. There's your arrow right there. Just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Then I'm going to adjust the sight a little bit, take it out back, and then wha-pow. That's your laser bore sight for an arrow right there. You just put it on the end, and then you just drop it in there. Load this up best of your ability. I'm probably gonna have to see if I can't squeeze it in there, but get it in lined up as much as possible. If you have to, go the back way through here because it might not fit. Like that's on the money right there. If I left it there, like that's in the groove and on the money, and I could just probably make sure that's locked in right there. But that's where I would put it, and then keep this all the way forward or whatever you see fit, and then adjust your sight the best you can. There's your catch. See, empty. Let's still see how bad it is. Come with me. Come with me. In a world of pure imagination. Oh boy. How bad was it? Oh gosh. I missed one. Oh well. I left the other bolt on the table. It had the sight on it. I set it down. I was like, I run out. And I'm like, wait, I loaded 5. Oh well. It works. So there you go. I got 4 pretty consistent right there. And that's with that, just a regular old red dot. And then down here, I'm a little way off, but it's all good. Gosh, some suckers went deep. There, pretty freaking deep. And that's on a low setting. I mean, you can crank that thing up. You can go, you can crank the Allen keys all the way down and put out some real juice. But it's going to be harder to pull back. But if you want to practice with it, I recommend what they ship it as to use for a while. Okay, links in the drop down. Check out. I highly recommend that thing, especially if you just plan on collecting archery stuff, or if you want to take it hunting. If you're looking for a good bow for hunting, definitely, it's pretty cool. But you got to get used to these. These don't. I mean, you saw I was pretty consistent, but at longer range, that's the only problem that I've seen using these. At longer range, they're more stable with an extra fit. Like with everything kind of, that's just the way it is. It's the way it is, man. But still recommend it. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. God bless. Take care. Stay safe.